Hey guys, it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel, Wickless with Curly Q, and I'm here today to share with you my weekly empties. And I've gone through quite a bit. I've had some really amazing melting days, and since the temps have gotten cooler outside, I'm really digging into like Palo Santo blends, spiced bakery, a little bit of everything. So if you want to stick around and see what I got through and my thoughts on how they did, just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I got through, this is going to include Scentsy and Lavender. So I'm going to start with Scentsy first. So this is a 25-watt bulb that I used to place in one of my holiday warmers, my Christmas decorations. It's 'tis the season. It's the mason jar with like the frosted glass, and it has a cute little bow on it. Anyway, it was without a bulb, so use that. Going in my car currently is a Spiced Ember Glow scent circle. This was probably one of my favorite apple cinnamon type scents. I want to say from last year. They did not bring this back because they are so weird like that. Anyway, this is the bar that I wish I would have clubbed, but the last 2 years have been like really lifing. So I'm in a, anyway, I'm digressing. I wish I would have clubbed this bar. This bar is fantastic. I like the smokiness. I like the smoked cinnamon that I get from this and the warm apple. It's so good. And I have this paired with Bright Cider Life pods in my car at the moment until I'm sick of them. And then I will probably put in next Berry Blessed, both of which I got from this summer when they were having some of those amazing random sales. And it was awesome. Okay, in my Scentsy Go, I have currently Pumpkin Chai. This was one of the Harvest bundle scents from a few years back, no longer available. I just had this in my stash. And if you keep them in the plastic casing, they last forever. So if this is 2 years old, give or take a year, the longevity on these is amazing. So as long as there's no air flowing through it and you have it in your package still, you are good. This is such a good pumpkin spice scent. You really get the warmth of the chai tea in there, and it's so pretty. I've been like diving more into chai scents this fall. Yeah, and I've really been like finding which ones I like. Also tried out a tea scent that was like a black tea. Oh, that was so good. That was a few videos back. So I've only finished one bar, and this is Farmstand Pumpkin. This one is so good. I picked this up this year. This is, I know it's apple, pumpkin. I want to say caramel and cinnamon stick. I get more of that baked apple than I do like a fresh apple. You get the warmth and creaminess of the pumpkin, the little bit of hint of spice of that cinnamon, and the caramel just creams it all out together. This one did very well. I finished this up, so this week did 4 cubes, and it knocked the air fryer smell from lunch out. It was really good. I wouldn't mind trying that one again next year. But am I going to repurchase it this year? No. So I need to tell you about a mix I did. I used some testers from previous years that I saw on a Facebook post of some fellow Scentsy consultants, and it was called, the blend she called it, or mix, was Sparkling Berries, which consisted of Silver Bells and Winterberry Apple Tea. This was so freaking pretty. I love winterberry apple tea. I forgot how much I like Silver Bells. It's been years since I've warmed this. This was like a pear and peppermint, caramel, something crazy. I can't even remember. But the combination between the pear, we'll just call this like a sophisticated pear winter scent with peppermint, which is also a weird combination. Trust me, just try it. It's really good. And then winterberry apple tea. This is more of that warm, cozy, say like, I would say like a cranberry, apple, cinnamon, herbal tea. Just something that you drink instead of coffee. It didn't last very long. Again, these testers, I've been in Scentsy for 4 years. So these testers are some of my oldest ones. And I made sure to go through and pick which ones looked the worst. And some of them, I think there was one winterberry apple tea that had started to brown instead of being purple. And the Silver Bells, it looked like the life was sucked out of it. So let that not discourage you. If you are looking for a really cozy berry, spice berry type scent, but not heavy on the spice, it's just a tiny hint, I would give a 1-to-1 ratio, 1 cube of Silver Bells and 1 cube of winterberry apple tea in each warmer. Or you can even try them alternating, you know, if you have 1 scent on one side and 1 scent on the other side of your room. It was really, really nice. I got probably about like 4 to 5 hours out of it, but I'm going to chalk that up to these being old AF. So, I have currently, I need to get a bar of Silver Bells. Either way, both of them are going to be going into my club. They're just so good. Not something you can find in stores or anywhere. So it's just really nice. And I would definitely give it a go. I have 2 more testers, both done in my kitchen. Today I have Christmas Cottage. Wanted to revisit this one. It's been a hot minute. This one's like orange or Valencia orange. I want to say cranberry or red berries, clove. It's a very clove forward scent. Definitely get the citrus and you get the berry note, but it's mostly clove. So I actually used this tester in with like it was like a cube size of Lavender wax that was, I think it was like a bear claw scent. It's either bear claws or zucchini bread, just for like a spiced kind of vibe. Orange, like an orange muffin, you know, orange spice muffin, something like that. Anyway, it's still going currently. It smells really, really yummy in there. This bar by itself, though, if you want something that is not only different than tree or pumpkin or apple, this one's really good. I actually have a scent memory tied to this bar for my son and I when we moved into our first apartment after I graduated college and got my first big girl job. And it was our first Christmas and he had just turned, or he was about to turn 5. And I had actually had my first Christmas warmer. It was called the Cardigan. It was a red cable knit. It looked like a turtleneck sweater with like a red cable knit pattern. It was so cute. It had buttons. Anyway, I just wanted to revisit it and see if I wanted to pick up a bar or 2 before the catalog turned over, or even before Christmas started. So yeah, that one's really good. It goes for days. So it's pretty awesome. I remember one time in the apartment, our first apartment, I had gone to work, he was at school and then daycare, and that one for 3 days I could smell it. It was fantastic. Another one my sister put me on, believe it or not, is Autumn Hearth. She had gone through my testers and had ordered a few bars. She's ordered several bars actually in the last month. Thank you, Ash. But she was putting me on Autumn Hearth, and this one is like a really good apple spice scent. But the apple in this there's also like a little undertone of like, I want to say oak. It kind of gives you like oak barrel cider, oak apple, no. Yeah, oak barrel cider. With a deeper sense of the apple. It's really nice. And this one also has a lot of longevity. Like their fall and winter scents, they're gonna last. There's hardly any ones now that I can think of that don't. I mean, Scentsy goes for days regardless, unless it's like a bakery scent. But spice and woods and apple, it's such a good combination. Love that one. And I'm just making sure. Yeah, and that's it for Scentsy. So if you only came to watch Scentsy, I don't have that big of a following, but I would love to grow. Anyway, so if you just came for Scentsy, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving with whomever you are celebrating with. And if you're just taking a vacation from family affairs and having your own Thanksgiving, I salute that too. Okay, so next up is my vendor. I do have 2 clams here. The first one is Pumpkin Season from Southbound Candle Co. This was a friggin' boomer. So strong. This has pumpkin butter, vanilla bean. Oh no, I'm sorry. Vanilla bean, pretzel, honeyed graham cracker, pumpkin pie, toasted marshmallow, and smoked woods. This is very pretzel, graham cracker prominence. And then I pick up the pumpkin and the pumpkin butter. And a touch of that smoked woods. It was very, very strong. I didn't enjoy this, but that's just probably my nose or my medication. Who knows? So many little factors could play into that, why I didn't get along with this scent. But it did perform very well. Like a solid day and a half. I let this one go in my kitchen. Actually, I did this whole bar, I want to say yesterday. My memory's crap. I want to say, yeah, it was yesterday. I only warmed it for about 2 hours, and I had to take it out. It just, something about it was not agreeing with me. Kind of made me kind of queasy. That's just me. That's my nose, my body. I'm also a diabetic, so who knows? There could be any number of things, like I mentioned before, any number of factors that can make me feel like crap. So, would this be a repurchase? Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it again. I've had some really good luck with Rachel's, who owns Southbound Candle Co. I've had some really good luck with her pumpkin scents. And I just chopped up my first 2 souffles from my pre-order. So I've got chopped up oatmeal chai cream puffs and Grinch cake, and I can't wait to warm them. I think tomorrow I'm going to do one or the other. I haven't decided. Or I could do them both the same day, depending on how they perform. Now, if they continually go past, like, from, say, 6 to 3, if it's past that point and it's still going, then I might just let it keep going and then do wax Thursday morning while I wait for my son to be done with work so we can drive out to my parents for Thanksgiving. But anyway, I haven't decided. It's happening this week. So I have them chopped up ready to go. Also have some Knowles Farm caramel pumpkin cake. Oh, that one is so good. That caramel note is not, it's not super dense. It's not like Tres Leches caramel. It's like a drizzle. It's not heavy to my nose, and it's one that I can get along with, and I'm thoroughly surprised that I love the caramel note in that. Allow me to enjoy it more, I may add a touch of cinnamon, something that I have cinnamon in, just to give me those vibes of like a coffee cake with a caramel drizzle. Oh, that would be so good. With the streusel topping. Can you tell I'm a diabetic? I talk about all these bakery blends that sound like food. I melt it because I can't eat it. So, I digress. Case, apple butter frosting. I melted this in conjunction with 2 half cubes of, well, it'd be, I guess just say 1 cube cut in half of graham cracker crunch, just to kind of also do like a frosted, or not frosted, graham cracker with a little buttercream frosting, and you smeared on some fresh apple butter on top to give that kind of vibe. This was so good. This performed very, very well. Yeah, it smells spot on to me. I have a tester on my desk that I consecutively go back to and give a sniff. Because I didn't have this beforehand. So when I wanted an apple butter fix, I would go and sniff it and then I was good. And then wish I had it in my club. But I don't have to now. So I would highly recommend, if you were an apple butter frosting lover of Scentsy's, give Carla at K Scented Melts, give her a try. She also has an amazing scent list. And you can currently buy all the things at any time, unless for some reason she shuts down site, which has been very rare. Love that one. I would say it was like a solid 7, 8. Yeah, I had to do the whole bar with only 1 cube cut in half of Graham Cracker Crunch, because Graham Cracker Crunch is a boomer. So that was really, really yummy. Oh, this was good. Okay, this is Fantasy Wax Melts. This one is Smells Like Home, which is lemon pound cake and zucchini bread. I did this in my kitchen. This was fire. This was so good. I love a lemon bakery, but the combination with that zucchini bread, it is so good. It literally smells like a lemon poppy seed muffin. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it was so delicious. Solid 7. My kitchen's kind of hard to scent because my warmer is on the very far wall of the kitchen. I have literally 2 half counters and that's it. I don't have any other space in there. My outlets, I'm limited to 2 outlets in there, and only one of them's got grounding. Anyway, so I mean, that being said, I have the etched core warmer in there, and that one is a solid performer. It's a 25-watt ceramic warmer, and the only thing I don't like about it is the grooving, the texture on the outside, because it makes it hard to clean. Other than that, it's a freaking powerhouse, or power horse, and this was delicious. I would get that again, and I was able to try that because of summer. Actually, a lot of these I was able to try thanks to summer. Okay, I have these in order. I've kind of gone all over the place with a little bit of everything. So this was also a gift from summer. This was a half souffle of honeybee from Teddy Bee's Wax Co. This was amazing. You have sweet sugar cookies, honey nectar, sweet vanilla, and beech trees. And this was poured back in March. I just purchased a whole loaf of it from a tea stash. It was that good. I love this. The beech treats gives it sort of like that sensual vibe, and then you get the sweet honey in conjunction with the sugar and that vanilla. I love this so much. It is such a beautiful scent, and I understand why she is so popular. This was amazing. So this one did very well. It was poured in March, like I said, of this year, and it is now November, so that's 8 months. I hear her wax has a very good shelf life, which I'm happy about, because next year I'm going in on her 3 or 4 pre-orders that she does a year. I can't wait. This one went for 2 days in here, and it was so pretty. I got a whole loaf of it, and I intend on melting it wherever the hell I want to melt it. This was a banger. Delicious. Beautiful. I would smother myself in this all the time. This is a beautiful... It's a very beautiful, feminine type, sweet, gourmand, body care smell. Perfume. I love it. Definitely would purchase that. Next up is Destination Wax and Lavender Sugar Cookie. This is a more of an herbal lavender. Is this not working? Are we recording? We're recording. Don't know why it's being weird. Okay. Anyway, so I didn't really catch much of the sugar cookie, but this lavender was beautiful. This was a whole bar, a gift from summer. This was poured back August of last year. This was so strong. I loved this. I actually melted this in conjunction with a few other lavender bakeries. One of my lavender bakery blends, and it did very well. I like to use lavender sometimes in the living room or the open space or my bedroom. It's just a soothing, comforting scent. You throw in that bakery in there and it's just like, oh, the ultimate comfort blend to me. I love me some bakery. Love all the things. This one was very nice. I was very glad to have been able to try that. It was like a 3-pack of honey or milk and honey cookies from Sassy Girl Aroma. This was so pretty. I really love the oatmeal note in this, and this was prominent to me, as well as like the decadence of that Mexican vanilla and the sugar cookies. Oh, it was so good. So good. I put this in every warmer in my living room, and it did fantastic. Like solid 12 hours. So, next up, actually melted these two mixed in alternate warmers. So I have fried dough from Second and Spruce. This is a friggin' banger. Hold please. Okay, sorry about that. Fried dough is fried dough, flaky crust, cinnamon, brown sugar. This is heaven. Heaven, heaven, heaven. Oh, to me, in my nose, it smells like either a super fresh hot churro with cinnamon sugar or the absolute gooey middle of a Cinnabon. Like, it just smells amazing. So to play off those notes, I also melted Lavender and Speckles, Donut Shop, Palo, and Pretzel. This combination, you guys, was fantastic. So good. I've been waiting to melt both of these, and I had them in my basket for like weeks, and I just hadn't touched them yet. Oh, so freaking good. Beth does this blend of Donut Shop and Palo is fantastic, but you throw in that extra bready note with the pretzel in alternating warmers with fried dough. It was such a good melting day. I would definitely get both of them again. In fact, Donut Shop and Palo is on my list to always get from Beth, whether it be a small bag or a large bag or shapes. If anything she does, I will get it. So, we're gonna just continue on with some Palo Santo. So these were sample size mini cubes of Palo Santo by Noel's Farm Scent. This one went for 3 days. Actually just took it out yesterday. Something about this specific Palo, it is creamy, it is warm, it is seductive, it is so nice. And woodsy. Oh, I love it. I love, and he's got the notes listed here. So you have amber, Palo Santo wood, and musk. This is so beautiful. This would definitely be beautiful by itself, which it was, or mixed in with anything. So I loved that one. Oh, I can't wait till next year when I can jump on the Noel's Farm train and get my own stuff, like but not a vast collection, but just enough, a little bit of everything. Yeah, I can't wait. So continuing on with the Palo, I have Cozy Socks here by the Pharmacist's Daughter. I had melted this 3 different times, once by itself and then twice with Lavender and White Elephant Exchange from L3. And also 2 of my little shapes in Dreamcatcher, which this blend is basically lavender, vanilla, marshmallow fireside, birthday cake, and toasted marshmallow. Okay, so I'm on a quest for lavender marshmallow oil because I feel like that's going to be the sweet lavender that I want, not just the lavender vanilla, but add like an extra note of like a vanilla bakery, something like that. It was so good. So good. This combination, lavender and bakery, is amazing, but you throw in some Palo, takes it up next level. So Cozy Socks is the house blend sugar cookie, Palo Santo and pink sugar. Amazing. Lavender White Elephant Exchange is from L3. The White Elephant Exchange is powdered donuts, vanilla wafers, white cake, and vanilla frosting. On point. And then I mentioned what I had in my blend. It was amazing. It was an amazing melting day. It went on for a whole 24 hours, and I am here for it. If you hear meowing, that would be Dale, because I had closed the door in the hallway. Hold on one second. I'm going to go fix this. Okay, I have since corrected the whole Dale situation. In here, I finished up my half loaf that I got off a D-stash of Ferris After Dark. This will forever be one of my obsessions. This is so nice. I'm sure you guys have heard me mention this many a times. It is a caramel tobacco funnel cake and cotton candy. A little winded from getting up, picking his 16-pound self up, or trying to coax him out from underneath the table that's in the hallway. Anyway. Ferris After Dark. This one was poured June of 22. So I have noticed with the curing, I have melted a 22 and I have also melted some of a 23. The 22, that tobacco note comes out more, but it's more of like a grown-up tobacco. Well, tobacco should be grown up anyway. Anyway, this is so nice. I love this. I love the notes in here. The funnel cake, it's so good. Like, it's so good. This loaf, I felt like was not as strong as the souffle that I had melted. But either way, the notes on it were just absolutely delicious. And I would definitely repurchase again and again. Okay, last up, I have two left from L3. This one is Plum Tart Sugar Corn Pudding and Santa's on Keto. This was a bunt. I got this in a D-stash, so there's no name on it. This was so yummy. This was like a red plum butter note with the sugar corn pudding, which to me is just kind of like a cornbread. Great for me to check focus, right? It was so strong on this. I don't know if I haven't had Santa's on Keto by itself yet, but the notes for Santa's on Keto is vanilla ice cream, vanilla wafer, vanilla cookies, brown sugar, butter, cookies. So this is basically, it smelled like you made a shortbread crust and then made your Plum Tart on top. Oh, it was so good. In fact, I didn't finish letting it run its course, so I still have some that I poured into a souffle pan and cut it up to melt in the bathroom. So sometimes I like to have bakery going from my bedroom all the way to the bathroom, and then in the open concept area I'll have a completely different scent, and it's so much fun to do that. And then lastly is I Love It When You Call Me Big Papa. This was like a Mayflower. This was not very strong. It smelled strong in the bag. With vanilla butter fudge, you imagine that heavy butter vanilla scent would be like, yo, I'm here. It was on cold. I have no idea what's in sugar cakes. I know Fat Bottom Girls has cupcakes at Tiffany's. So this was a decadent vanilla bakery blend. I would say on a scale from 1 to 10 in strength, I would say probably a 3. It was not a big performer, but I could smell it when I was near the warmers, but I don't want to have to stand near my warmers to smell my scent. So would I repurchase that? Probably not, but I do love vanilla butter fudge. And I want to try Fat Bottom Girls by itself, so that one was fantastic. And then lastly, I did finish up a bag of cotton balls. I finally got these in. It's fantastic because I've been missing it. So what I've been doing is, like, I had several loaf tins that were empty, so I just pour the hot wax in there and then wipe out with some toilet paper. It is what it is. That is it, you guys. That is all that I've melted through this last week. I hope you guys have been having an amazing melting time in your life. This is my favorite time of year, fall and winter. Yeah. Yep. So anyway, I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you get to eat all the good things. And if not, I at least hope that you know that you are loved, you are cared for, and you get a good meal in your belly. I pray for you for safe travels and good vibes during the time that you are with family or you're celebrating on your own. Friends, I've done Friendsgiving before. That was fun too. So anyway, that is the end of my video. I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to like and subscribe this channel if you want to stay informed on all of the new updates. I won't say all of the new updates. Any updates on this channel regarding content. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.